Hi, Leo. This is your March tarot. I wanted to say tarot astrology. And I was like, huh? I was like, that's just not. Well, I know why. Because I always kind of check your astrology before I come in to do the tarot readings, just because that helps me understand some of the information of what's going on. And most of the stuff going on is from your 6th to your like 10th house. And I'm seeing that in the stuff that they're giving me right now. But I just think it's funny because I was like, huh. Anyway, um, there is, I'm actually feeling pretty good for Leo. Um, but there is a little bit of frustration that I'm getting. And I feel like the whole month is about, because I'm a Leo too, is about our creative expression and allowing our creativity to help us, in a way, get back to our Leo-ness, our lioness energy. And we need that creative expression and that enjoyment and that fun, to help us express ourselves and to be ourselves and to feel ourselves. But we're definitely going to be, what I'm feeling is a little bit of frustration at expressing it, at maybe feeling like what you're trying to express, you're either really having to work hard at making sure others understand it, or you're working maybe a little too hard at making sure you're understanding how you're going to express it. But I feel a whole lot of psychic energy. I feel a lot of spiritual energy around, a lot of third eye energy. Yeah, mainly third eye over crown. There is some stubborn inflexibility, but it's not very strong. A little bit of burden energy, but it's not incredibly strong. It feels like it's loosening up. For some of you, you might be traveling. For some of you, that's just spiritually traveling, like in journeying. I am seeing changes in financial success, larger groups, communities, friends, supportment in goals, dreams, ambitions, but there is still self-deception. There is still I feel like some questioning, like self-judgment questioning over your own personal interests and how that will affect the outer community. Learning to trust your spiritual urges more, spiritual truths, your ethics and morals, coming into a new level of self-realization, new level of real self. The wolf is showing up. For me, the wolf usually has to do with, For me, usually the wolf has to do with when, as a shaman, as I work with helping people or souls cross over. But this feels like it's more physical world. Protective. Like protective over you. There's definitely rules within the relationships, and some of those relationships are financial relationships. There's new dating, new romance, new sex for some. But all of this is coming back down to, are you getting right with that fifth house, which isn't in the line of stuff? Really? I don't think so. I think like everything that's lined up is outside of that. Yeah, because this Sagittarius, that's why. Sagittarius is the fifth house for Leo, but I connect the fifth house with the higher, not the fifth house, I connect Sagittarius with the higher self. And so this is saying that creative expression is part of how you get back to your higher self, back to your source energy, back to, you know, initiating the truth, your soul truth. That's what I heard from them. I really feel like this is trusting in yourself. Who wants to speak up for Leo? Please. Yeah, well, apparently you two do. Is there anybody else? I have a feeling it's throwing me off. We'll look back in a little bit. Let's see, because the first one that seems to be standing out is this deck. And this deck is not, sorry deck, but it's not exactly one of my favorites because it's not very in deep. But when it does have something to say, I bring it out. Because obviously, whatever it was going to say, I wouldn't have got it from anything but this deck. So we'll bring it out. We'll check the other one. And I know there's another one coming out. I just don't know which one. I'm feeling like you're just regenerating. Regenerating and about to blow is really what I'm feeling. Like, not in a bad way. Like, ready to take off. Can you tell me what is up with Leo's energy for the month of March? What is the platform or central energy around Leo and Leo's energy for the month of March? Oh, you moved. What is the central or platform? Thank you. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows upon me. Like I said, I feel like you're regenerating to explode. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth is bestowing upon me. I feel like you're building. That one too. All right, the next one out is I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. This is the healer. The present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. And when this card came up, I got my energy from being burdened. Of holding onto the burdens, like the weight on your shoulders. So the way that this is coming in is saying where you are in jeopardy of allowing that lower vibration to pull you back down, this is your way out. I am fully experiencing every moment of my life in the living present. This is acknowledging when you're going into that lower vibration and you're going into that worry or anxiety and telling yourself more or less to snap out of it. You are present, you're aware, you know that you're doing it, and it's time to manifest and shift that, more or less. Archangel Michael is coming in. I am grateful for the strength and the courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. And as he comes in, I'm getting an energy over my right eye. Well, it's kind of shifting into both eyes. So it may just be about seeing things that Michael is actually trying to help you see and acknowledge. And have strength and courage to know what to do with. But it also could deal with, you know, what you are fearing with anxiety. That wasn't even my words. That was them. With anxiety over making changes over. And they're saying for some of you, this is also going to be about the communication that you have. Spirit. What they're saying. It just flew out at me if you saw that. I don't know if you did. It's pure energy. Infinity. Unlimited potential. I mean, this is saying this month you are very much getting back into yourself. You are very much tapping, you should be tapping into your own spiritual energy. That you have unlimited potential. It's pure soul energy here helping you. Pure, you have blessings coming at you. You have blessings coming at you. And I feel like it's just, don't be afraid to tap into them. What was I saying? Neptune. So this is your magic. This is all about, you have the blessings coming at you. Will you accept to create them properly with your personal foundations from the ground up? Neptune speaks to us of psychic energy, of magic, of compassion, of nostalgia, of romance, of fantasy, of reality. I mean, it's magic being created. Cancer is what's coming out too. And Cancer, for one, rules the universal fourth house. And then it's also a Cancer sign itself. So I combine them. It's just the way that I see it. And it's speaking to you of nurturing. Very much nurturing yourself, nurturing the direction you're going, being nurtured. But it also speaks to you of nurturing your personal foundation, your inner emotional security. It's the home. And this is always the first home. I mean, the home. Yes, you want to nurture the home. But if you've got to nurture yourself, restore the vessel. Because that is part of the subconscious energy that brings the healthiness to you so that you can create healthy magic and know that you have endless possibilities and abundance coming at you. The whole thing is if you are not nurturing yourself properly, then you are neglecting yourself, creating magic from that neglect, and the infinite possibilities of that neglect will grow. This is part of why I feel like Archangel Michael was being brought with this card, and he's very warm when I'm picking up this card right now. And it's all within the eyes. So I'm feeling like it's within the eye of the beholder. It's how you choose to see it, how you choose to will it. And are you going to be taking it from a healthy standpoint so that you can will and change and manifest your life like so? Remember, I said I was being shown burdens right off the beginning. I experience every moment of my life by living in the present. If you're living in the present, you're aware of what you're doing. You're aware that your subconscious is acting up and bringing the negatives forward. I feel like this is very much a very positive, abundant month, but here are the little steps to help you get over those humps of where you may turn around and accidentally sabotage. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. First off, you got to remember that you got to bring the healing to yourself. You're ready to accept the abundance that the earth bestows upon you. I feel like things and I'm feeling very warm with the abundance card too. So Archangel and Michael and the abundance, there's definitely possibilities here. You can go far. I'm feeling like you can go far. But it all depends on what you will and how you choose to perceive it. This deck is also my own personal deck, and it's been coming up a lot right now. Okay. Some of you are very much holding on to burdens and trying way too hard to be perfect, and go with the flow with that. If you're trying too hard to be perfect and you're trying to control everything, what you're going to do is drive yourself mad, and you'll be in your coulda, shoulda, wouldas. And you're going to, it's not good for you. So you want to drop that when you catch yourself doing it. Thank you. Because, I'm being told Nag Champa. I don't have it in here. I may be saying it incorrect. But Nag Champa just came in. And for me, that's also the gods are speaking. And I usually use Nag Champa specifically when I'm doing shamanic work, because it helps keep you elevated high spiritually. And they're bringing that into me right now. So you may want to get some incense or some oil of that. It may help you stay, spiritually heightened. It helps you keep yourself in that higher vibration so that you can do more of what you're supposed to be doing instead of holding on to those things that will bring you back down. Okay, with that being said, now I'm ready to go where I was. I was at Cav, and that is Hebrew. So I know that you can't really understand this card from looking at it. It's continuously creating and instantaneously vanishing. Is actualized in the moment. Did you see what that really was? That was them saying, you can quickly manifest and shift and change just like that, is what this is coming down to. It is the spiritual energy of the psychic energy and being able to bring it into a brand new heightened energy. And I don't know if when you saw that, when I started saying, the lights in the room actually shifted. It got brighter and lighter. So that would be spirit. This is talking to you about actual potential. The actual potential to fully bring it into tangible reality and manifest because of that connection with your source energy, with your source energy, your higher self energy, however it is you want to see it. It's finding faith, sublime, pleasure in the will itself. So it's enjoying the shift. It's enjoying that higher spiritual dance of life. Wow, that was them. That has everything to do with tapping into that creative energy from a higher spiritual tone. But for some reason, they're keeping me on the darker side of things, which I think is just about warnings for you. Because I feel I'm going to need that. This is a brand new deck. This is all about shadow work. It's called Dark Mirrors. And I try to show you them so that I can, you can go out and look for them. But this deck is very good. And you know how a lot of different readers just read the card and tell you what they get from it. But I find that when I kind of check in with what the book says on this deck, it really is a little bit better. So I try, until I've learned it, I'm trying not to stray from it. What's up with Leo? Okay. That's why I'm looking it up. First off, this card is called the Triumph of Lies. It is a stage of bargaining. If something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. Not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is left when there is nothing under the dress. Let me see what they're highlighting. Our family, our patterns, our friends place judgments on what we should be. In the dress we choose, we crave a mask of expectational behaviors and values to live by. It offers stability to others. It offers stability to ourselves and to our relations. As being honest and true to ourselves can be two things. Too easily, too much. Too easily, too much, us hurt. There's a misprint in here. Unfortunately, the relationship with the mask is not as straightforward as it may feel. Inside the mask, envy may grow. Vanity takes root. Lack of self-confidence becomes a habit. And it hurts us from inside. It feels like it is outside, but it is not really authentic. It is just a lie we have made up to believe in. When we lie, when our lies become our glittered cage and our dress becomes burden, we should remember that we were born naked. I really feel like that said a lot, and it brings me right back to your creativity. Nobody can be you but you. Nobody can expect you to be anything but what you are, and if they think that you should be something other than what you are, well then fuck them. Okay? It's first about you figuring out who and what you are and accepting who and what you are and accepting it and loving it and realizing that you don't have to live up to anybody's idea of what your authenticity is, including you, because you're still growing. So you're growing and learning how to create and be the best you can be. The only thing you can do is be honest with yourself about your feelings and what you like and what you don't, and what you're willing to tap into and what you're not. And don't let others discourage you. I knew this one was coming out after, because anytime that one does, usually this one comes right out after. I'm not doing them the way I normally do the readings because Spirit just seems to be driving them this month. And I'm just following. If Spirit's jumping in and driving them, I'm following them in the directions that Spirit's dragging it or taking it. Plain and simple. Clear endeavors. I mean, after that card, it kind of makes sense. Clear endeavors. This is, and as I'm talking, all I can see is her crown. It's the only thing that seems to be in this whole picture of, what I'm sitting in. It's the only thing that even right now I'm seeing is the crown. Clear endeavors. Yeah. Duh. This is about believing in yourself. This is about believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, willing to work with your third eye, your crown chakra, your imagination, your wisdom, your vision, your self-expression, communication, and truth. Willing to find peace within who and what you are. Take the chance and go with it. Because it's not going to lead you astray. For whatever reason, you have major things to do, or at least directions to be going this month, it seems like. It's a brand new, fresh approach. You need to look at this month like a fresh new beginning. Fresh new beginning towards life itself. Whether it's towards your dreams, your ambitions, your goals, financial situations. I'm hearing your hopes again. Relationships. I feel like you have a whole lot of positive coming in, that you are really working on you, and you need to be paying attention to your creative expression, what is best for you, what you truly feel is best for you spiritually, not just ethically, spiritually, soulfully. Where are you wanting to go? Trust in it and do it. And you're gonna be blessed with abundance of a brand new beginning, a brand new approach, a brand new fresh start. Yeah. Step out of your comfort zone this month. Be vulnerable. There is always strength in vulnerability. And I'm getting like, who is it? I'm getting the Green Man right now. So that's all about rebirth for me. Rebirth. What was the very first card out? What the earth is bestowing upon you. Earth, green, abundance, growth. It's all coming forward for you. Potential gateway. Tree of life. Green Man. But I'm definitely getting emphasis on that third eye, so listen to it, trust it. Leap of faith. Renewal of peace. I'm not even going into relationships because it just feels like if you just trust in yourself, there's nothing that this month isn't capable. Maybe not of giving you everything you want right now, but at least setting you in the right direction. Gratitude and appreciation. Just keep it coming. Intuition. Let that psychic energy, let that karmic, I didn't say that. I heard karmic truth happen. That was them speaking through me. Allow that karmic truth to happen. Allow that karmic truth to happen. And then what I'm getting is sin. Again, this is arrow marks the spot. Need for forgiveness for yourself. Rid self of guilt. Rid self of failure. Rid that negative power from you. As long as you keep the negative away and you keep ascending on a higher ascension, you stay optimistic, this energy is definitely moving you into a brand new something great. I mean, yeah, my third eye is just like tweet, 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 tweet. Hidden inverted good. Modest state of beauty. Hidden light. The light of heaven and earth. It is the basket being lifted up. Again, Hebrew. Is there anything else? I mean, it really feels like beautiful energy. The only thing that could possibly, it seems like, stand in your way is your own self and your self-realization, because you're coming from a negative point of view. Stop the negative shit. Just stop it. Because they're giving you earth, abundance, solid foundations, fertile, new beginnings, nurturing. Just keep nurturing it. Keep nurturing what you're working on. Stay true to you. Gemini, could be a little bit mood swingy, but at least you're being honest about it. Curious, fickle, duality, two personalities. There's two sides to everything. Could have a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde in that. That's the ego trying to come up. Virgo, the troubleshooting, the anal retentive organizing, but it has an eye for the details. Diet, healthcare. Like I said, everything this month is coming in abundance. An abundance for you. Green Man is abundance. The bringing back of, the forest reflourishing. The Mim in Hebrew. It is the waters that have no end. Super consciousness. The power of one, the power of love. Open or closed, foundation of wisdom. Understand the Mem in Hebrew is the waters. And there are two waters. There's the higher waters or the lower waters. The higher waters would be like 5D and higher, believing in that higher dimensional energy. The lower waters would be 3D and can't get past and into that higher dimension, can't get into